Centerville, South Dakota. It's where we find ourselves tonight as the Region 4V final game, where the Gayville-Volin Raiders will look to complete one more step in the path to the state tournament. But first, taking on last year's third-place team and currently 6th-ranked Centerville Tornadoes. I'm Gayville-Volin, and alongside me is the usual Tristan Nelson running everything behind the scenes. This game for the Raiders is a little bit about revenge, as a rematch from last year's 4B final as well. Both games with a Sodak 16 berth on the line. Last year, the Centerville Tornadoes did come out on top. As I mentioned, they placed 3rd in the state tournament. But this one feels a little bit different, as these teams did play earlier in the year, where we've seen the Raiders come out on top 57-46. We're still about 5 minutes away from tip-off. We're going to step aside and be back in a moment as we dive into the numbers and more. So stay tuned on the Gayville-Volin Raiders on YouTube.
When you need top-notch appliances that last, trust the experts at Murph's Appliance. From washers and dryers to refrigerators, they have all the trusted brands to keep your home running smoothly. At Murph's, you'll find Maytag appliances built for durability and service you can count on. Whether it's a new oven or a repair, they're there for you every step of the way. Stop on down to Murph's Appliance, your local Maytag dealer in Vermillion. Maytag and Murph's, reliable just like you. Mr. G's Tires in Centerville wants you to know that your bald tires aren't going to get you to the Tornadoes game tonight. Checking your tires is a must if you want to get to the game. Mr. G's Tires in Centerville makes choosing your brand of tires as easy as 1, 2, 3, getting you on the road safe and in no time at all. With competitive prices and dependable service, you're sure to score with Mr. G's Tires in Centerville.
Gary Ward has been serving the community for over 40 years and is a proud supporter of area sports and academics. When you need someone you can trust and depend on, Ward Law Office is the one for you. Ward Law Office is a general law practice with an emphasis on income taxes, real estate, probate, estate planning, trusts, and wills. At Ward Law Office, your concerns and needs always come first. When you're looking for a professional service, call Ward Law Office, a proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
It takes the right combination of raw ability and coaching to make a great athlete. Nutrient Ag believes that the same principles are true with your farm. Nutrient Ag is like a coach who helps you pick the right combination of seed, fertilizer, and chemicals for your growing conditions. So from Nutrient Ag Solutions, good luck to the Centerville Tornadoes in tonight's matchup. Nutrient Ag Solutions supports all athletes and scholars. Go Tornadoes! Knutson Masonry, a family-owned business in Centerville since 2008. A good coach always leads his team, and Troy has over 20 years' experience leading his team with his brick, block, and stone expertise in residential and commercial projects. With an A+ rating, Troy and Knutson Masonry is your head coach to get the job done. Good luck, Centerville Tornadoes. Go for the win. From Knutson Masonry in Centerville.
Raiders on the road as they look to make the Sodak 16, but first they have to go through the number 6 ranked Centerville Tornadoes. As we look in, the numbers will start with the visiting team, the Raiders in this case. On Tuesday, to make it to this game, they had to face the number 6 seeded Avon Pirates, 6-seeded in Region 4B. The Raiders came out of that game narrowly, 55-50, where we see them trail for most of the game until about the final 2-minute mark, where they did eventually pull it off. All thanks to Maya Aiken, as she put up 22 points in that game against Avon, and 14 of those in the second half. Another person to shout out is number 0, Jolie Westrom. She only finished with 8 points, but was a crucial piece in the first half, keeping her team in it as they look to do it once more tonight against the Tornadoes. On the other side is, as I mentioned, the Tornadoes, coached by head coach Tucker Tornberg. Bunch of years of experience under his belt, as well as experience in the postseason. The Tornadoes come into this game with a record of 19-2 on the year, and I know I've said it already, but they're the number 6 team ranked in the state. They're led by sophomore Izzy Eide, 3-point shooter behind the arc. I think she could shoot it from anywhere, and it would likely go in. She averages about 20.5 points on the season. She put up 21 in their last game against Tripp Delmont Artemer, and she didn't even make a single three-pointer. One girl that the Raiders are going to have to watch out for if they want to win tonight. Well, that's 0 on the clock. I think we're going to step away for the national anthem and be back in a moment on the Gayville-Volin Raiders on YouTube.
Hi, this is Mike from Murph's Appliance of Vermilion. We are your one-stop for quality brand name appliances and expert advice and service. We are committed to giving you the best selection and service at the lowest possible price. Experience Big City selection on Maytag, Whirlpool, Amana, and KitchenAid appliances with all our personal small-town service. We're open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturday, 10 to 1. You can also check out our inventory and shop online at murphsappliance.com. Our call is at 605-624-7491. That's Murph's Appliance, historic downtown Vermilion.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in South Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the SDHSAA.
Valley Ag Supply, a family-owned business and your trusted partner for all your farming needs. Whether it's agronomy needs, precision farming, or custom application, they have the expertise and experience to help you succeed. Valley Ag Supply of Gayville and Spink are proud of the Gayville-Volin Raiders and all the academic and sports endeavors they pursue, wishing the Gayville-Volin Raiders the best of luck in today's game. Go Raiders!
I can never see anything in this kitchen. Why is that? Time to call Westie's Electric, our dependable and reliable electrician. Westie's Electric has proudly been serving the Yankton and Gayville-Volin communities in residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. From the simplest fixes to the complex fixes or installations, they offer affordable service without the hassle, offering 24/7 emergency support so you're never left in the dark. Westie's Electric, a proud sponsor of all Gayville-Volin sports. Rev up your engines. We're going to a Raiders game. Jaeger Diesel in Vermilion is there to fuel your passion to get you on the road. Tired of breakdowns slowing you down? Say goodbye to all those worries. The expert team at Jaeger Diesel will ensure your diesel runs smoother and stronger than ever. From routine maintenance to complex repairs, they have you covered. With top-notch service and unbeatable prices, you'll be on the road in no time. Jaeger Diesel, where performance meets precision. Heading out on the road or needing a quick pick-me-up? Head on over to Flatlanders in Gayville, where convenience meets quality in every aisle. Whether you're craving a snack on the go or the delicious roasted chicken, Flatlanders has you covered. From freshly brewed coffee to the ice-cold beverages, the friendly staff are there to serve you with a friendly smile and a helping hand. Swing on over to Flatlanders and experience the convenience you deserve. Flatlanders Convenience Store, your one-stop shop for everything convenient.
Back and ready for some basketball as we get underway with the starting lineups. We'll start with the visiting Gayville-Volin Raiders, as they're always the home team for us, but we're on the road tonight. So starting for the Raiders, they're coached by head coach Jason Selcher, his fifth year at the school, posing a record of 60-45, looking for his 61st win here tonight against the Tornadoes. Starting lineup for the Raiders consists of a 5'9" junior guard, number 0, Jolie Westrom, a 5'6" junior forward, number 3, Eliza Westrom, a 5'6" senior guard, number 10, Taylor Hoxing, a 5'9" sophomore guard, number 23, Paisley Dimmer, and lastly, I mentioned her earlier in the pregame, a 5'8" junior center, number 35, Maya Aiken. This Raiders team is pretty young, as Taylor Hoxing's senior on this team. She is the point guard for this team, kind of directing the offense. We'll see how much of a role she plays in this final for the Raiders. Now on to the home team, the Centerville Tornadoes. Ranked 6th in the state, posing a record at 19-2. They're coached by head coach Tucker Tornberg, as he's led his team to multiple state appearances. It is going to be a big challenge for this Raiders team. Starting for the Tornadoes will be a 5'8" senior forward, number 0, Tessa Eide, a 5'5" junior guard, number 1, Lydia Austin, a 5'7" freshman forward, number 3, Peyton Hansen, a 5'5" junior guard, number 5, Bria Austin, and lastly, girl to watch, number 21, a 5'9" sophomore guard, Izzy Eide. As I mentioned, Eide dropped 21 points in their game against Trip Delma Armor on Tuesday. They won that one 58-46, but really the girl that did it all for the Centerville team is Peyton Hansen. She had 19 with 13 of them points in the fourth quarter alone. She normally averages about 9.5 points a game, but did her part on Tuesday with 13 in the fourth quarter. Jumping for each team will be Izzy Eide and Maya Aiken, the usual for these teams as we get underway. 8 minutes on the clock. And loose ball off the foot of Eliza Westrom. Raiders do win the toss as they look to get it back. Jolie Westrom on the near side. Now Eliza Westrom. Raiders run most of their offense through the middle. They do knock down a handful of threes normally throughout the game, which opens up from the points in the paint. Aiken back out Paisley Dimmer. 3 ball with 5 seconds on the shot clock. No good. Rebounded by Izzy Eide. As I mentioned, Izzy Eide does do it all for the Tornadoes. Tessa Eide on the right side of the screen as you see it. Tornadoes in their white uniforms, purple trim. That shot from Izzy Eide, no good. Rebounded by Aiken. Raiders on the other side in their navy uniforms with gold trim. Both teams 0-1 from the field. And an open pass would have been there for Eliza Westrom. She hits the court. Aiken already committed to the play as they turn it over. They do manage to get a stop on the defensive side. As Hoxing, her first shot in the lane, no good, but she does draw contact. She'll go to the line for 2. Minute and a half into action, we're still scoreless, as that will look to change. Foul called on number 1, Lydia Austin, her first, the team's first. And the first free throw for Taylor Hoxing will drop. The Raiders strike first. Second free throw also good for Taylor Hoxing. 2-0 in favor of the Raiders. As they look for another stop, Hoxing hits the court. And Bria Austin will be called for a travel. I missed it as I see Hoxing fall, trying to get back out on defense. The Raiders catch a break as Bria Austin would have had a wide open 3. Raiders now up by 2, looking to make it a 2-possession game. Demmer back out to Hoxing. Now Aiken. Hoxing inside, shot no good. Rebound by Tessa Eide. Now over to Izzy Eide. She'll take it herself and it falls. First actual basket in this game will belong to Izzy Eide, as it now tied at 2. Mentioned the pregame, I'll say it again. The Raiders won this matchup earlier in the year. At the beginning of the season, 57-46. Now a steal for Izzy Eide. Shot along the baseline, no good. Rebounded by the Raiders. Eide averages about 3.5 steals a game. Picks up one early. As we near the halfway point in the quarter. Now a hold on the Tornadoes. We'll see what's on. Looks to be number 21, Izzy Eide. That's her first, the team's second. Raiders will get another chance. And Joey Westrum goes in the lane. Shot is blocked. Saved. And Maya Aiken can't put it in. So 2 chances for the Raiders, no good. Now the Tornadoes looking for their first lead of the night. And now an offensive foul. I believe that's on Bria Austin again. It will be a moving screen, I believe. As 3 quick fouls in the first 3 minutes for the Tornadoes. That's Bria Austin's first, the team's third. Raiders get it back. Izzy Eide almost had a nice steal. Didn't pursue it after the ball was loose. Billy Westcombe in the lane. Shot no good. Too strong. She thought she was going to have to fight through a little more contact than she did. 3 ball. Izzy Eide goes in. That is her game behind the arc. Not someone you want to. But 5-2. Tornadoes have their first lead about 4 minutes in. Oxen on a drive baseline. Lydia Austin is there to close it down. Now the Raiders inside. It's Eliza Westrom. Still down by 1. A good start for the Raiders. That shot from Peyton Hansen will fall. Almost sat on top of the rim or making its decision to roll in. Now 7-4. Westrom along the baseline. Had to go around Tessa Eide. Now a foul call, and Thornburg is not happy about it. So a second foul on Izzy Eide. That will be a hold, and the 4th on the Tornadoes. We still have 3 minutes to play. The next one will put the Raiders into the bonus. Eide will check onto the bench, and replacing her will be Ashlyn Hagenup. That shot from Paisley Dimmer looked like it was blocked by Tessa Eide. Centerville gets the rebound. Bad pass will be saved by Lydia Austin. 20 on the shot clock. Plenty of time for the Tornadoes to set something up. And as I say that, Lydia Austin into the lane around the defense made it look easy. 9-4 for the Tornadoes. Biggest lead in the game. As they have the Raiders more than doubled up. Almost loose ball there from Aiken. Now Hoxing for 3. Too strong. It goes off the rim. Raiders get the rebound. Pump fake from Dimmer in the lane. Should have been almost contact. Rest will stay clean. As the Tornadoes get it back. 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Peyton Hansen. 19 points on Tuesday. 2 so far in this one. Now over to Tessa Eide. That shot from Lydia Austin. Excuse me, Bria Austin. No good. She will draw contact. I thought it was going to be on the shot. It looks like I'm wrong again. They'll say it was on the floor. Thing for the foul was number 35, Maya Aiken. Her first, the team's first. Inbounded to Hageneup. 3 ball. Tessa Eide, no good off the back iron. Offensive rebound for the Tornadoes. They'll get a second chance. Raiders needing to hold strong, as they haven't scored since that lone bucket from Eliza Westrom. That one out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tornadoes. Close call. I'm glad I'm not on the court having to make it. Another substitution for the Tornadoes is number 15, Ella Reuter. Will check in the game to replace number 1, Lydia Austin. Inside shot, no good. Another offensive rebound. Deep 3, no good as well. And finally, this time, Paisley Dimmer comes down with it. Minute left to play. Raiders needing points. Eliza Westrom inside, got it. Eliza Westrom with the 2 alone baskets for the Raiders as they trail by 3. Only one girl on the court has been to the free throw line for either team. That's Taylor Hoxing to begin the game. Good ball movement from the Tornadoes as an open 3 won't fall, out of bounds. They'll say it stays with the Tornadoes, and now substitution. Paisley Dimmer will check out. Miley Hansen, 5'5" junior forward for the Raiders, get her first minutes. Raiders don't use much of their bench. A substitution early, a little rare for Seltzer. Shot missed by the Tornadoes. We'll turn the shot clock off, and the Raiders will get it back. 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. Jolie Westrom on the far side. Open in the lane. Now a bounce pass to Maya Aiken. She's on the board. And it's a 1-point game. 5 seconds left. Tornadoes will get the last shot. Hopefully contested. It looks online, but it's no good for Peyton Hansen. 9-8 is the score after 1. We'll step aside and be back for the second quarter of action in a moment on the Gayville-Volin Raiders on YouTube.
Are you in the market for a new irrigator? Automatic Irrigation in Centerville has got you covered, offering Zematic irrigators to help you get water to the fields. They tackle all brands when it comes to repairs, also repairing and selling soak-up grain bins to complete the automatic irrigation game for the win. Go Tornadoes!
Knudsen and Boozman Insurance is proud of the Centerville students and supports athletics and academics. Your protection is their priority. Contact Knudsen and Boozman for your insurance needs like health, life, home, auto, farm, for whatever your insurance needs. Call Knudsen and Boozman Insurance in Centerville at 605-563-2887. Go Tornadoes from Knudsen and Boozman Insurance of Centerville.
Back for the second quarter of action. The Tornadoes lead by 1, 9-8. They will start with the ball. Izzy Eide back in the game. She takes the first shot and a quick jump ball. Miley Hansen was in there with a tie-up, and she won't come away with it. I thought she yanked the ball away just in time, but a quick jump ball by the refs. Quickly switch the arrow back to the Tornadoes. The Raiders win it regardless, although they don't keep the arrow. Hoxing on the far side. As I mentioned, Izzy Ides back in for the Tornadoes, sitting with 2 fouls. Have to see if she picks up a quick third one. That pass from Hansen. Try to feed it to Aiken down low off the foot of Peyton Hansen, as we have 2 Hansens on the court, 1 for each team. So pick ball, Raiders get it back. Now a double substitution, as both Reuter and Hegena will check out, I believe, as Bria Austin and Tessa Eide back in the game. Long inbound. Paisley Dimmer, as she's also fresh in the game, replacing Miley Hansen. Jolie Westrom down low will pick up the assist to Liza Westrom, who gets her 3rd basket, and now the first lead for the Raiders. Back since they led back 2-0 to start this game, off of 2 free throws from Taylor Hodgson. Lane Tessa Eide. Shot won't go, but contact, so I believe that's going to be Eliza Westrom. Try to draw the charge, instead will be called for the block. So Eliza Westrom's first, the team's first, as we reset the foul count for the quarter. First free throw, no good. I guess you could chalk it up to be a good foul for the Raiders. Making Tessa Eide earning out the line. She will knock the second one down as she splits the pair at the charity stripe. Back to being all square. I don't think we've been all square since 0-0. Jolie Westrom for 3, too strong. Tornadoes get the ball back. Bad pass. Lucky for the Raiders, as that one could have proved to be costly. Rhea Austin was open on that right side corner, and now a block inside. No, they will say contact. I wish we had a replay, Tristan, as I would like to see the contact on that foul. Happening also fast. I thought it was clean. Maybe I'm just a little biased. Anyhow. Lydia Austin to the line for 2 will make the first. As well as the second. I think for the foul was Paisley Dimmer, her first, the team's second. Tornadoes lead by 2. Taylor Hodgson will change that. She'll take it to the lane. Got fouled the first time she did that. This time, walks away at the basket. Tied at 12. A few minutes into the second quarter. That 3 ball from Kim was no good. They do get the offensive rebound. Izzy Eide, 5 points. The first now has 7. Aiken will hand it off to Hodgson. Western try to feed it down low to Dimmer. Big defensive collapse on the Raiders. They'll turn it over now inside Peyton Hansen. And that was just a basketball move. Now a foul on the Tornadoes. I believe that's going to be Izzy Eide's 3rd. Yes, it will be. So she'll head to the bench, likely for the rest of the second half. Checking in for her will be number 15, Ella Reuter. And now a timeout taken by Coach Thornburg. We're going to step aside as well, and we'll be back in a moment on the Gayville-Volin Raiders on YouTube.
Chic Boutique by Kristen and Company loves to help you feel confident, classy, and completely unforgettable. From effortless, everyday looks to a stunning evening look, a date night, or just to make a statement. Bringing you hand-picked styles to fit your lifestyle and your vibe. Looking for bold, elegant, trendy, or just your style? Chic Boutique by Kristen and Company has you covered. Visit Chic Boutique by Kristen and Company in Centerville and discover the fashion that makes you feel as good as it looks. Chic Boutique, where confidence is always in style.
And back to the final 5 minutes before half. Tornadoes up by 4, 16-12. Izzy Heidi picked up her third just before the break, so she'll head to the bench. A big loss for the Tornadoes. She'll likely be out for the rest of the half. Now Liza Westrom inside. Shot no good. Loose ball to ground. Picked up by Aiken. Narrowly gets it out. Raiders will have another chance. They try to feed to Aiken again. 3 Tornadoes on her. Doesn't matter. She slices through and knocks it in. Aiken has 4 points as the Raiders now trail by 2. And now a foul. No, a travel, excuse me, on the Tornadoes. Not technically a foul, still a violation of the rules. Same result as the Raiders get the ball back. Down 2 halfway through the second quarter. Billy Westrom 0 for 2 behind the arc. Won't take the shot. Instead, will drive the lane. Shot will fall. I'm sitting at a weird angle. I thought it was going to bounce out. But instead, Westrom will knock down her first basket. Bray Austin in the lane. Her shot no good. Will stay tied at 16. Westrom on the far side. Now Aiken. She knocked down a few threes, and she does it again. Aiken now up to 7 points as the Raiders take the lead back, up by 3. Tornadoes looking to at least close the gap. High baseline, kick back out to Tessa Eide. Now in the post against Aiken. And Aiken will win this one as she forces up a tough shot. Raiders will keep the lead. Now looking to make it 2 possessions. As Westrom inside. Shot no good. Looked like a toilet bowl, rattled all the way around before going out. And a bad pass from the Tornadoes will lead to another turnover. Double substitution as Peyton Hansen and Haley Childress checking the game. If I'm not mistaken, this will be Childress's first minutes of action. Ashlyn Hagena is also on the court, so 3 bench players for the Tornadoes as they look to gain a little size underneath to stop Aiken. Shot from the Raiders, no good. As Peyton Hansen have it on the far side. Shot for Bria Austin won't fall. Tornadoes find themselves in a little bit of a drought as the Raiders were down quite big. Down by 4, I believe. Now on a 7-0 run. Aiken through a lot of contact. They'll stay all clean. As Tornadoes make 2 big defensive plays, forcing heavily contested shots for the Raiders. Get the ball back. Minute before half. Tornadoes down 3. 3-ball Bria Austin to die. Won't go. Rebounded by Maya Aiken. Liza Westrom will knock down the jumper. About 7 feet out. She's up to 8 points. She now leads the Raiders in scoring. 7 seconds separate the game clock and the shot clock. A long 2 from Peyton Hansen won't fall. Now a foul on the Tornadoes. I think it's going to be an over the back as Hegena reached over top of a Raider looking for that rebound. Hegena will check out as she's replaced by Tessa Eide. 25 seconds left before half. The Raiders have it. Shot clock is off. They could just let it run. They're up 5. Of course, they'll want to score more points, as that's the name of the game. And a reverse layup. Paisley Dimmer. That would have been a highlight reel play. Won't go. Now 2 seconds. Last shot will be Lydia Austin, and she won't be able to knock it down. The Raiders lead 21-16. High-scoring quarter for both teams. We'll step aside, be back to recap the half in a moment. Don't go anywhere on the Gayville-Volin Raiders on YouTube.
Are you in the market for a new irrigator? Automatic Irrigation in Centerville has got you covered, offering Zematic irrigators to help you get water to the fields. They tackle all brands when it comes to repairs, also repairing and selling soak-up grain bins to complete the automatic irrigation game for the win. Go Tornadoes! The Gayville-Volin Raiders are having a heyday on the field this year. That's why Freeburg Hay Company is proud to be a supporter on and off the field. After all, Gayville is the hay capital of the world. Whether you need alfalfa or mixed grass hay, call Freeburg Hay at 605-267-4426 for all your hay needs. From the Freeburg Hay family, good luck and go Raiders. That's Freeburg Hay, a proud sponsor of all Gayville-Volin sports and academics.
Before or after the game, stop at the Hay Shed for the best burger, sandwiches, wraps, and appetizers in the area. Don't forget about the daily lunch specials. Like them on Facebook for more details and for more information on upcoming events. The Hay Shed is a proud sponsor of the Gayville-Volin academic and sports programs. Wishing the Raiders good luck on tonight's game. The Hay Shed in Gayville, good friends, good food, and good times. Go Raiders! When you need top-notch appliances that last, trust the experts at Murph's Appliance. From washers and dryers to refrigerators, they have all the trusted brands to keep your home running smoothly. At Murph's, you'll find Maytag appliances built for durability and service you can count on. Whether it's a new oven or a repair, they're there for you every step of the way. Stop on down to Murph's Appliance, your local Maytag dealer in Vermilion. Maytag and Murph's, reliable just like you. Mr. G's Tires in Centerville wants you to know that your bald tires aren't going to get you to the Tornadoes game tonight. Checking your tires is a must if you want to get to the game. Mr. G's Tires in Centerville makes choosing your brand of tires as easy as 1, 2, 3, getting you on the road safe and in no time at all. With competitive prices and dependable service, you're sure to score with Mr. G's Tires in Centerville.
Gary Ward has been serving the community for over 40 years and is a proud supporter of area sports and academics. When you need someone you can trust and depend on, Ward Law Office is the one for you. Ward Law Office is a general law practice with an emphasis on income taxes, real estate, probate, estate planning, trusts, and wills. At Ward Law Office, your concerns and needs always come first. When you're looking for a professional service, call Ward Law Office, a proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
Raiders lead at half, 21-16 over the higher-ranked Centerville Tornadoes. All thanks to Eliza Westrom. As we go through the box score real quick, Eliza Westrom leads the Raiders in scoring with 8 points. Maya Aiken alongside her with 7. Taylor Hoxing had 4 in that first half, including the first 2 points of the game. Both were free throws. The only other Raider score was number 0, Jolie Westrom, who had a lone basket. Looking at the Centerville side, as the ID leads her team with 7 points. She does have 3 fouls, though, as she was very limited in minutes in that first half of play, strictly of foul trouble. Alongside Izzy ID is Peyton Hansen with 4, Lydia Austin with 4, and Tessa ID with 1. Neither team has scored points off of their bench. It's been strictly the starters in this one. Only one starter has played for the Raiders. Only one bench player has played for the Raiders, and Miley Hansen. A few minutes at the end of the first quarter and a minute or two to begin the second, as Paisley Dimmer was the one to take a break. On the other side, 3 bench players for the Tornadoes. Number 43, Ashlyn Hagena. Number 13, Haley Childress. And number 15, Ella Reuter. They've been a big piece in this rotation for the Centerville team throughout the whole season, but mainly this game, as they've had to watch foul trouble, mainly for Izzy Eide. Tornadoes picked up 4 fouls early on within the first 3 minutes of the game in the first quarter. And that put them in foul trouble fast. They never did put the Raiders in the bonus, though. Good discipline down the stretch. But the first 3 minutes of the game were tough for the Raiders. Tough for the Tornadoes, On the Raiders, all their points have came inside, other than a lone 3 from Maya Aiken here on this near side corner, right in front of the camera. Highlight reel play, mind you. We probably had a good angle. 8 points for Liza Westrom and 7 for Maya Aiken as they hold the 5-point lead over the Tornadoes. The Raiders scored 13 points back in the second quarter as they held the Tornadoes to only 7 to take the 5-point lead. Well, we have 3 minutes before the second half of action starts. We're going to send it back to break, and when we come back, second half of basketball with a trip to the Sodak 16 on the line between the number 6 ranked Centerville Tornadoes and the receiving votes, Gayville-Volin Raiders. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in a moment on the Gayville-Volin Raiders on YouTube.
Hi, this is Mike from Murph's Appliance of Vermilion. We are your one-stop for quality brand name appliances and expert advice and service. We are committed to giving you the best selection and service at the lowest possible price. Experience Big City selection on Maytag, Whirlpool, Amana, and KitchenAid appliances with all our personal small-town service. We're open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturday, 10 to 1. You can also check out our inventory and shop online at murphsappliance.com. Our call is at 605-624-7491. That's Murph's Appliance, historic downtown Vermilion.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in South Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the SDHSAA.
Valley Ag Supply, a family-owned business and your trusted partner for all your farming needs. Whether it's agronomy needs, precision farming, or custom application, they have the expertise and experience to help you succeed. Valley Ag Supply of Gayville and Spink are proud of the Gayville-Volin Raiders in all the academic and sports endeavors they pursue, wishing the Gayville-Volin Raiders the best of luck in today's game. Go Raiders!
I can never see anything in this kitchen. Why is that? Time to call Westie's Electric, our dependable and reliable electrician. Westie's Electric has proudly been serving the Yankton and Gayville-Volin communities in residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. From the simplest fixes to the complex fixes or installations, they offer affordable service without the hassle, offering 24/7 emergency support so you're never left in the dark. Westie's Electric, a proud sponsor of all Gayville-Volin sports. Rev up your engines. We're going to a Raiders game. Jaeger Diesel in Vermillion is there to fuel your passion to get you on the road. Tired of breakdowns slowing you down? Say goodbye to all those worries. The expert team at Jaeger Diesel will ensure your diesel runs smoother and stronger than ever. From routine maintenance to complex repairs, they have you covered. With top-notch service and unbeatable prices, you'll be on the road in no time. Jaeger Diesel, where performance meets precision. Heading out on the road or needing a quick pick-me-up? Head on over to Flatlanders in Gayville, where convenience meets quality in every aisle. Whether you're craving a snack on the go or the delicious roasted chicken, Flatlanders has you covered. From freshly brewed coffee to the ice-cold beverages, the friendly staff are there to serve you with a friendly smile and a helping hand. Swing on over to Flatlanders and experience the convenience you deserve. Flatlanders Convenience Store, your one-stop shop for everything convenient.
Back just in time for the start of the second half. The Tornadoes will begin the half with the ball. They find themselves down 5. Lydia Austin on the near side. Now back out. Bria Austin. That one almost stolen away. Peyton Hansen goes around the defense, and she'll pick up the first basket of either team. Start the second quarter. Second half. We're way past the second quarter. As the lead's now 3. Raiders looking for points on their first possession. Oxing pump fake, now inside. Tornado falls. Now 5 seconds on the shot clock. Aiken inside. A moving shot will be no good. Jolie Westrom, I don't know if she got it off in time. It won't matter as it's rebounded by Lydia Austin of the Tornadoes. A good defense from the Tornadoes. As they look for a 3, it won't go for Peyton Austin. Get names mixed up now. Peyton Hansen was the one who shot the 3, and it won't go. The Raiders get the rebound. Paisley Dimmer inside. Her shot won't fall. 4 possessions. Only one of them came away with points for either team. Yidy shot up and good. Not a girl who want to get going. She had 7 in that first half. Has held them out most of the half due to foul trouble. She sits with 3. One more would take her out until late in the fourth. As I say that, I think I put a little jinx on the court as Maya Aiken now picks up her 3rd. Ollie marked her down for 1. My stat sheet just a little bit off. Anyhow, Tornadoes get the ball back. Only down 1 point on a 4-0 run to start the half. Tessa Heidi inside. Around Aiken, shot up and good. For Tessa Heidi. Aiken having to play very careful on the defensive side of the court. The Raiders cannot afford her to get 4 fouls, or at least late. Foul called. I believe that's going to be on Lydia Austin. As Hoxing try to post up along the baseline. Be Lydia Austin's second foul, team's first. Each team, single foul in the quarter. As Paisley Dimmer will have the ball stripped, a little tie-up for the ball. Now picked up by Bria Austin. In transition, blocked by Aiken. Now a tie-up for the ball. Aiken comes away with it. Raiders now have it in transition. Dimmer looks back just in time, but not soon enough as she couldn't get control of the ball. She called for a travel. Back to gym tonight. Big Centerville crowd. A lot of Raiders here. Maybe it's just a louder Centerville crowd. Or maybe that's all I can see as they're on the opposite side of the gym. Now a timeout taken by Jason Selshert. By Tucker Tornberg. We're actually going to step aside. We'll be back in about 30 seconds in a moment on the Gayville-Volin Raiders on YouTube.
It takes the right combination of raw ability and coaching to make a great athlete. Nutrient Ag believes that the same principles are true with your farm. Nutrient Ag is like a coach who helps you pick the right combination of seed, fertilizer, and chemicals for your growing conditions. So from Nutrient Ag Solutions, good luck to the Centerville Tornadoes in tonight's matchup. Nutrient Ag Solutions supports all athletes and scholars. Go Tornadoes!
Just under 5 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Tornadoes on a 6-0 run over the Raiders to start the second half. Bria Austin inside. First shot, no good. Time for the ball. Stolen by Taylor Hoxing. I thought Bria Austin had that cleanly. Looks like Hoxing wanted it more. Shot from the Raiders, no good. Rebounded by Eliza Westrom. We'll get another chance. Down low. Now back out. Really Westrom along the baseline. Paisley Dimmer. Shot, I would think she normally shoots. Didn't this time. A drive into the lane. Her shot, no good. Halfway through the third, and a little mishap on the defense will give Izzy Heidi her second basket of the half. Up to 11 points in this one. Raiders are now down 3. Poked free from, I believe, Izzy Heidi. Eliza Westman was able to get it back. Under 10 seconds on the shot clock. Westrom in the lane, up and good. So an 8-0 run will come to an end. The Raiders still trail, only by 1 point. Jerry Westrom will pick up the first basket of the half. Liza Westrom. Big defensive presence for the Raiders. Force a tough shot. Raiders looking to respond. Jolie Westrom can't get that three to fall. Rattles back and forth along the rim. Lydia Austin inside. She got it. Tornadoes back up to 3. Each team only making 1 3-pointer so far. That 3 from Paisley Dimmer, short off the front. Now Maya Aiken. She misses right, almost goes out of bounds, saved by Izzy Heidi. Now 3-10 from the Tornadoes. Short off from the rim. Will bounce to the back. Rebounded by Taylor Hoxing. 2 minutes to play before the quarter break. Raiders looking to cut it to 1. Hoxing now to Aiken inside. She got it. 1 point game, 26-25. A 30-second timeout taken by Jason Selshert of the Raiders. We'll step aside as well and be back in about 30 on the Gayville-Volin Raiders on YouTube.
Knutson Masonry, a family-owned business in Centerville since 2008. A good coach always leads his team, and Troy has over 20 years' experience leading his team with his brick, block, and stone expertise in residential and commercial projects. With an A+ rating, Troy and Knutson Masonry is your head coach to get the job done. Good luck, Centerville Tornadoes. Go for the win. From Knutson Masonry in Centerville.
Back for the final 2 minutes of the third. Tornadoes up by 1. 26-25. Peyton Hansen has it on the far side. I thought she was going to take that deep three. She bump faked it. And now Bria Austin will shoot one. That won't go as the Raiders get it back. Minute and a half to play before the quarter break. Miley Hansen back on the court as she replaced Paisley Dimmer. That pass from Hawkins stolen by Tessa Eide. Now in transition, 2-on-2. Miley Hansen got sucked up on the near side, and that shot will fall for, I believe, number 5, Bria Austin. I'll have to fact check that later. Almost another pass stolen. Now 45 seconds to play. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Raiders feed it down low. Eliza Western trying to go around the defense. Shot blocked. Now out of bounds as Aiken was tripping over Peyton Hansen trying to make the save. Three seconds will separate the shot clock and the game clock. The Raiders will for sure get one more possession. Just with very little time left. Tornadoes trying to drain the clock out. Hit the 5-second mark on the shot clock. Tessa Eide, long range, out of bounds as it touches the rope above the hoop. Feels almost crazy that Izzy Eide would be shooting a shot like that, but that's kind of her range. Substitution, Izzy Eide does check out. Ella Reuter back in the game, as well as number 43, Ashlyn Hageman. Boxing inside, shot no good. So a big difference in quarters between the second and the third as the Tornadoes find a way to get the lead back once more. 28-25 is score after 3. We'll step aside and be back in a minute for the final 8 minutes of this one on the Gayville-Volin Raiders on YouTube.
Knutson and Boozman Insurance is proud of the Centerville students and supports athletics and academics. Your protection is their priority. Contact Knutson and Boozman for your insurance needs like health, life, home, auto, farm, for whatever your insurance needs. Call Knutson and Boozman Insurance in Centerville at 605-563-2887. Go Tornadoes from Knutson and Boozman Insurance of Centerville. Chic Boutique by Kristen and Company loves to help you feel confident, classy, and completely unforgettable. From effortless, everyday looks to a stunning evening look, a date night, or just to make a statement. Bringing you hand-picked styles to fit your lifestyle and your vibe. Looking for bold, elegant, trendy, or just your style? Chic Boutique by Kristen and Company has you covered. Visit Chic Boutique by Kristen and Company in Centerville and discover the fashion that makes you feel as good as it looks. Chic Boutique, where confidence is always in style.
Back for the final 8 minutes of action. Tornadoes lead by 3, 28-25. Raiders inside. Eliza Westrom will pick up a quick basket, her first, the second half. Start things off here in the fourth quarter. She had 8. Back in the first half, leading their team in points. Three-pointer, Bree Austin. It's good. Bree Austin scoreless in the first half, now has 5. Her team up 4. Pass poke 3 by Bree Austin, intended for Maya Aiken. Just kind of a backdoor play. Basket for Peyton Hansen. A reverse layup. As Eliza Westrom trying to recover. Not in time. Miley Hansen into the lane. Shot no good. Tough shot to take. Little height advantage for Izzy Heidi. Out of bounds on Centerville. Tough call. Taylor Hoxing was right there, was able to hold her hands back. Give her team possession and not touch that one. Six-point game. Raiders find themselves down. They're outscored 12-4 in that third quarter. Now foul called on the Tornadoes. On number 3, Peyton Hansen, her first, the team's first. Not too many fouls in the game. They had 3 quick ones to start out, all on Centerville. After that, not too many. West will turn that one over. Trying to get it to Aiken again. And not a good foul coming out at Aiken. As that will send Peyton Hansen to the line for 2. And Maya Aiken will now have 4. That will be a big loss for this Raiders team. If you were to foul out. First one from Peyton Hansen will fall. 4 points. First half. Looking for a 6th of the second. He got it. Hansen goes perfect from the line. Tornadoes up by 8. Hoxing inside. Shot won't go. She'll redraw contact and shoot 2. 2 free throws on the other side of the court. Now 2 free throws for the Raiders. As that one called on number 1, Lydia Austin. First third. First one no good for Taylor Hoxing. Big free throws from the Raiders. They look to keep this within reach. Seeing a lot lower scoring than their first matchup this year. The Raiders won that one 57-46. Izzy Heidi inside. Pull-up jumper short. 4 Raiders there. Get the rebound. Hoxing split the pair at the line last possession. Dimmer inside. No call. Gets her own rebound. Pull-up jumper along baseline. Count it. Paisley Dimmer, her first points of the game. Come with about 5.5 minutes left. Raiders are going to need a little bit more out of her. Front come back and win it. Missed assignment. Leah Austin take the open lane. We'll have an answer. The first basket from Paisley Dimmer. Now Eliza West from top of the key. Taylor Hoxing will take the three, too strong, rebounded by Peyton Hansen. Now a travel call on the Tornadoes will give it right back to the Raiders. That last rebound, like maybe Maya Hansen could have maybe gotten it. You have to be careful as she has 4 fouls. Don't want to take any chances to get the fifth. Jason Selcher not happy. Looking for a little more movement on the offensive side of the court. He'll take a full timeout, and we'll be back in a minute on the Gayville-Volin Raiders on YouTube.
Are you in the market for a new irrigator? Automatic Irrigation in Centerville has got you covered, offering Zematic irrigators to help you get water to the fields. They tackle all brands when it comes to repairs. Also repairing and selling soak-up grain bins to complete the automatic irrigation game for the win. Go Tornadoes!
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in South Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the SDHSAA.
Halfway through the fourth quarter, Tornadoes lead by 7, 37-30. Raiders have possession. Timeout was taken by Jason Selcher. Now a jump ball call. Arrow looks like it will favor the Tornadoes. As Thornburg pleased with the effort from his team. Peyton Hansen, pump fake now inside. He'll be forced to kick it out. Tornadoes look to move it around the horn. Big steal from Paisley Dimmer. That one's going to be poked free, and they'll call it out of bounds. Stay with the Raiders. Now, as I was saying, big steal from Paisley Dimmer. If that pass connected, Izzy Idy would have been well wide open behind the arc. She only has 1 3 in this game. She's known to shoot plenty more than that. Raiders now needing some points. Free ball, Taylor Hoxing, no good. Maya Aikens there with the rebound, and now the putback won't fall either. Short off the front of the rim. Now officially halfway through the quarter. 4 minutes to play. Tip from Paisley Dimmer. Now 3 ball from Izzy Idy, no good. Offensive rebound. Now a steal. Liza Westrom stepping up to make a play. The Raiders are going to have to capitalize off of it. They need to cut into this deficit to build a little momentum. Close this one out. 3, Maya Aiken won't fall. Liza Westrom gets the offensive rebound. Julie Westrom was there for the putback. Just couldn't get there in time. And I thought a beautiful play from Taylor Hoxing. She did make the shot. They'll say it's on the court. Lydia Austin picks up her 4th. Team's 3rd. Now substitution. Ella Reuter will replace Lydia Austin. Now that's 2 Tornadoes in foul trouble. Lydia Austin with 4. Izzy Idy with 3. That pass poked free. Maya Aiken will manage to pick it up. Now Hoxing on the baseline. Shot no good. Rattles back and forth. Liza Westrom trying to put it back. fading away. Couldn't get a good shot off of it. Tornadoes now right back. Peyton Hansen delivers a dagger of a shot. 3 minutes to play. Raiders trail by 9. Not out of it yet. We'll need something big. That pass from Aiken, almost backcourt violation. Raiders can't make the save regardless. That one goes out of bounds. Lydia Austin will check right back into the game. Make sure she doesn't pick up a quick foul. A little bit of a breather, reset herself, and now substitution. Miley Hansen checks back in. Paisley Dimmer to the bench. Tornadoes working around. Look for the open shot. As they milk as much clock as they can. Try to limit possessions for this Raiders team. Not even giving them a chance to come back. Izzy Idy. Corner. No good. Bounded by Eliza Westrom. Eliza Westrom, a player, doesn't get on the stat sheet as much as some of the other Raiders. But her impact really big. A steal from the Tornadoes. Andrea Austin put that layup in transition. Now a full timeout taken by, I believe, Tucker Tornberg. Will take one as well. Tornadoes up 11, 41-30. Be back in a moment.
Heading out on the road or needing a quick pick-me-up? Head on over to Flatlanders in Gayville, where convenience meets quality in every aisle. Whether you're craving a snack on the go or the delicious roasted chicken, Flatlanders has you covered. From freshly brewed coffee to the ice-cold beverages, the friendly staff are there to serve you with a friendly smile and a helping hand. Swing on over to Flatlanders and experience the convenience you deserve. Flatlanders Convenience Store, your one-stop shop for everything convenient.
Raiders down by 11 with 2 minutes to play. This is a crucial moment in the game for the Raiders as they have possession. They're going to need a big basket here. Strike a little momentum into their team. Look for someone to step up and do it. Miley Hansen inside. It will be a foul. The fourth on the Tornadoes. On the arm for Izzy Idy. Her fourth. Two Tornadoes have 4 fouls. Lydia Austin and Izzy Idy. See if it comes into play. That's Hoxton. Get it, Elijah Westrom down low. Around Haganah, or over Haganah, as I should say. As Eliza Westrom seems to be the standout player for the Raiders today. She's up to 12 points. Now a 9-point game. We're ticking near a minute. Now foul called. I think it's going to be an intentional on number 10, Taylor Hoxton. Her first, the team's second. So a few more fouls to give. They are intentionally fouling. Hornberg making 2 substitutions. To be thinking offensive players and high free throw shooters. Minute 15 left in this one. Nine-point game. Pretty awesome. We'll get it to Izzy Idy. Yes, that's what it'll look to be. Tornado's just ticking down the clock. And there's the intentional foul from Taylor Hoxing. Selfshirt was calling for it. Hoxing will pick up her second, the team's third. Raiders needing a stop here. Now inbounded and out of bounds. Taylor Hoxing making a crucial play to stop that pass as Brea Austin couldn't get a hand on it. And she knocks it out of bounds. We're under a minute to play, 58 seconds left. Tornadoes down. Or excuse me, Raiders down by 9. Aiken inside, shot no good, just off the back iron. Had to put a little extra oomph on that shot. She had to fight through contact, and now a timeout taken by Tucker Tornberg. We're going to step away as well. We'll be back in a moment on the Gayville-Volin Raiders on YouTube.
When you need top-notch appliances that last, trust the experts at Murph's Appliance. From washers and dryers to refrigerators, they have all the trusted brands to keep your home running smoothly. At Murph's, you'll find Maytag appliances built for durability and service you can count on. Whether it's a new oven or a repair, they're there for you every step of the way. Stop on down to Murph's Appliance, your local Maytag dealer in Vermilion. Maytag and Murph's, reliable just like you.
50 seconds left to play. Raiders find themselves down 9. Maya Aiken to the line for 2. First one no good. Raiders need this free throw. And they got it. Maya Aiken splits the pair at the line, and Miley Hansen will intentionally foul. That's going to be the team's fourth. Miley Hansen's first. Raiders will get another chance. Make a stop before sending Tornadoes to the line. Miley Hansen didn't get the intentional foul. Now Peyton Hansen. Getting a free basket. Big mistake from the Raiders. They needed that foul there. Hoxing. Kick it to Jolie Westrom for 3. It looked on target, but it won't go. Shot clock is now off. 10-point game, and it looks like the Tornadoes are just going to dribble this one out. It looks like Centerville Tornadoes will be one of the 2 teams that represents Region 4D. Sodak 16. They'll win it 43-33 inside their home gym. Raiders will end their season with a record of 16-5. We're going to step away and be back to recap the game in a moment on the Gayville-Volin Raiders on YouTube.
Mr. G's Tires in Centerville wants you to know that your bald tires aren't going to get you to the Tornadoes game tonight. Checking your tires is a must if you want to get to the game. Mr. G's Tires in Centerville makes choosing your brand of tires as easy as 1, 2, 3, getting you on the road safe and in no time at all. With competitive prices and dependable service, you're sure to score with Mr. G's Tires in Centerville.
Gary Ward has been serving the community for over 40 years and is a proud supporter of area sports and academics. When you need someone you can trust and depend on, Ward Law Office is the one for you. Ward Law Office is a general law practice with an emphasis on income taxes, real estate, probate, estate planning, trusts, and wills. At Ward Law Office, your concerns and needs always come first. When you're looking for a professional service, call Ward Law Office, a proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
It takes the right combination of raw ability and coaching to make a great athlete. Nutrient Ag believes that the same principles are true with your farm. Nutrient Ag is like a coach who helps you pick the right combination of seed, fertilizer, and chemicals for your growing conditions. So from Nutrient Ag Solutions, good luck to the Centerville Tornadoes in tonight's matchup. Nutrient Ag Solutions supports all athletes and scholars. Go Tornadoes! Knutson Masonry, a family-owned business in Centerville since 2008. A good coach always leads his team, and Troy has over 20 years' experience leading his team with his brick, block, and stone expertise in residential and commercial projects. With an A+ rating, Troy and Knutson Masonry is your head coach to get the job done. Good luck, Centerville Tornadoes. Go for the win. From Knutson Masonry in Centerville. Knutson and Boozman Insurance is proud of the Centerville students and supports athletics and academics. Your protection is their priority. Contact Knutson and Boozman for your insurance needs like health, life, home, auto, farm, for whatever your insurance needs. Call Knutson and Boozman Insurance in Centerville at 605-563-2887. Go Tornadoes from Knutson and Boozman Insurance of Centerville. Chic Boutique by Kristen & Company loves to help you feel confident, classy, and completely unforgettable. From effortless, everyday looks to a stunning evening look, a date night, or just to make a statement. Bringing you hand-picked styles to fit your lifestyle and your vibe. Looking for bold, elegant, trendy, or just your style? Chic Boutique by Kristen & Company has you covered. Visit Chic Boutique by Kristen & Company in Centerville and discover the fashion that makes you feel as good as it looks. Chic Boutique, where confidence is always in style.
Back to wrap things up. Centerville Tornadoes won this one 43-33, as the Tornadoes will be one of two teams that represent Region 4B in the SODAC 16 and potentially the state tournament. The other game in the region, number 1 seeded Parks and Trojans against the number 4 seeded Freeman Flyers. 2 minutes left to play in that one. Trojans up by 11 with 2 minutes to play. So not to call it yet, but it looks like the Trojans will move on to the SODAC 16 as well. Looking at the box score in this one, Eliza Westrom led the Raiders in points with 12. 1 and 2 Raiders to hit double digits. As alongside her was number 35, Maya Aiken with 10. Taylor Hoxing finished the game with 5 points. Jolie Westrom with 4. And lastly, Paisley Dimmer, lone basket in the second half with 2 points. On Centerville Tornadoes, leading the team for the Tornadoes is number 3, Peyton Hansen with 14. As 10 of those came in the second half, including 4 points late in the fourth. Steal it away. Alongside Hansen was Izzy Eide with 11. Brea Austin with 9. Lydia Austin with 6. And Tessa Eide finished with 3. Neither team had a player off the bench score. Raiders only had 1 player come off the bench, and Miley Hansen. 3 for the Tornadoes. Agna, Childress, and Naruto. That'll be it for the Raiders girls. Their season ends with a record of 16-5. Tough region to make it out of, as all 4 of the teams left between Parkston, Freeman, Centerville, and Gayville-Volin were mentioned in the polls. Parkston, top 5, Centerville 6, Freeman 10, the Raiders saving votes. So all 4 teams, potentially tournament teams, only 2 can move on. Final score, 43-33. Thank you all for joining us here tonight. It's been a pleasure. I'm Gayville-Volin, and of course, doing everything else, keeping the stream up and running, is Tristan Nelson. Thank you once again. Have a good rest of the night. See you next time. Gayville-Volin Raiders on YouTube.